That's very good. That's like that bloke in that film, no?
Yeah, Tom Cruise in Cocktail.
No, Norman Wisdom in Who's That Wanker?
Just honing my skills, actually, for my new job. Do you know any cocktails?
Yeah, quite a few, actually. A pigeon, Major Chubby, a red lesbian, a spread-eagled lady. That's just cider, really. Toolbox.
What's a toolbox?
It's a tin box you carry tools around in.
Oh, no, I'm serious, actually. This could be the start of a whole new career for me tonight.
Well, normally I'd come along and point at you and laugh, obviously, but Dorothy's coming round for a serious chat.
Ugh.
What is it with women? They get a boyfriend, then they try and work the whole thing up into a relationship.
I've got a book about relationships.
Oh, yeah? What does that tell you? How to stay together by sitting in a circle and being complicated together.
I haven't read it. This chick gave it me after she chucked me. I'll get it you. It's called Men Who Never Grow Up. Kind of ironic, I suppose, really. Yeah. Managed to collect quite a few over the years.
Love is letting go of fear.
Yeah.
You just don't understand. Excuse me, darling, I think I'll be the judge of that. Piss off out of my life. That's a bit strong, isn't it?
Well, she was a bit cross at the end, you know.
Yeah, she must have been.
You know those kind of women who cut the crotch out of men's trousers when they've been messing around?
Yeah.
Well, she did it while I was still wearing them. Cross.
Yeah. Still, at least you got a book out of it.
Yeah. Are you ready for love?
Have the wooden tops got a spotty dog?
What?
I think we were just smiling at a rather thought-provoking passage in If You Think You're So Wonderful, Why Are You Still Single?
Oh, yeah? How come you got that?
Well,
I bought them. They thought they might help us find out what's wrong with our relationship.
I know what's wrong with our relationship. We're bored of each other sexually.
That's nice stuff. Sex isn't everything in a relationship, is it?
That was bad enough when I was faking it. When you started faking it as well, I knew we were in trouble.
hey. What do you think, eh? It's my new job.
Yeah, don't tell me you're going to get shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Bye, Tony.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Well, come on, you've got to admit our relationship isn't exactly on fire. Do you find me less sexually exciting than when we first met?
Oh, no, darling, no.
No, well, I have to admit, I do find you less exciting.
Yeah, well, of course I find you less exciting. If you do anything hundreds of times, it's bound to lose its thrill, isn't it? Like tobogganing.
Do you remember how rampant we used to be when we first met?
Yeah. With that night we saw Body Heat. We must have done it 5 times, and you want to do it again, but I collapsed in the bathroom.
That was before we met, actually.
Was it? Oh. Well, still, you're very good, too.
That is just typical of your level of sensitivity.
What? I'm sensitive. I've got books. Oh, look, here's a bit of advice. If you want to improve your sex life, why not share your fantasies with your partner? If you want to sleep with Michelle Pfeiffer, just say so. Dorothy, I want to sleep...
Don't, Gary, I have to slap you.
Well, you're the one who wanted to bring honesty into our relationship. I was totally against it.
Yeah, all right. If you want to go by the book, this one says, if you want to rejuvenate your sex life, why not go away to the country for a weekend at a hotel?
Fantastic. Who are you going to take?
Together, Gary. We go together.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry.
Right, that's settled then.
Are you sure you can afford it?
Yeah, you're paying.
Why?
Look, you're the one who broke our relationship. You can pay to get it mended.
I hate the countryside.
So, what are the 3 golden rules of barcraft, what we learnt yesterday?
Anyone under 18 must produce a false ID. Ladies should be addressed as Madam, blokes as mate. And don't clean the glasses with spit. Unless you really have to.
Tonight, drinks.
Drinks, right. Good.
Here at the Crown, we're really proud of our long-running recycling scheme.
Yeah, slops trade.
Yes. Technically, it's illegal, but, well, as I always say, so are a lot of things.
So, When do I start to learn to mix cocktails then?
Cocktails. Oh, Shandy's, all right.
Oh, barman, get me a wheelbarrow.
What's a wheelbarrow?
You push it around the garden, it's got two handles.
Lager.
Lager.
Yeah.
Tony, you don't think you're a little bit overdressed for this place, do you? How do you mean? Nothing at all.
Yeah, I'll tell you something, and this will sound a bit weird. From this side of the bar, this place looks a bit depressing. I keep thinking Deborah's going to walk in, see me working here, and think I'm some kind of a failure.
There's not much chance of that, is there?
Well, I think it's an okay job.
No, it's a crappy job, but she's not coming here and see you, is she? Unless fog comes in and she mistakes the place for an antique shop. I think women like a bit of rough.
Oh, yeah? Well, why is she going out with a bloody smoothie estate agent, then?
Well, they don't always like a bit of rough.
Yeah. I reckon I've got two options to get her back. One, I use my personality and really, like, wow her. Or two, make the other bloke look stupid.
I'd go for number two.
Two.
If I
I
was-
was going to say.
I lost my woman once.
Oh, really?
Tell you how I got her back. I went and I stood outside her house and I sort of bellowed like a wounded animal.
Interesting.
Sort of like that.
Anyway,
It worked. Her parents got fed up with me bellowing after a couple of days and they made her go back out with me.
Thanks, Les. So it looks like bellowing's the answer then. I don't envy you single men, I really don't.
oh, yeah? I'm not the one who's being forced to go on a bloody rambling holiday, you.
Rambling
Yeah, you.
holiday. That's just an excuse to give the old love lolly a bit of an extended workout. Dorothy and I aren't going to be doing much walking in the countryside, I can tell you that, son. So, if you push the green button once, that switches you to summertime mode. Twice activates the hot water and brings the heating on twice, and 3 times switches the hot water on, whilst the heating remains, of course, semi-continuous. So, moving on to the electricity now.
Oh,
Sorry?
nothing.
Thought not. Now, the procedure, in the event of a fuse blowing here, is as per fact sheet 3. And instructions for feeding the fish, they're on fact sheet 4. Now, the little stripy ones try to eat or shag the yellow ones. Refer to subnote 3A.
Oh, yes, I'm bonkers, aren't I? No, I thought we were going down to the country for the weekend, but no. We're obviously going down the Zambezi for a year or two.
It was you that said I should get a hobby in the first place. I don't want to come back and find they've all eaten each other as just like one big fish in the middle. Yeah. Tony, would you like to repeat back to me what I just said, please?
Push a green button.
Do you see? I've never left him alone before, and I don't think he's up to it. Look, we'll recreate the countryside here. I'll go out in the garden and get a branch or something. You go down to Safeways and make us all a ploughman's. There you go.
Gary, let me put it this way. 2 people in car going down to countryside, relationship intact. 1 person in car going down to countryside, relationship over.
Right, we off. Do you know your mum's got a dead beaver in her glove compartment?
It's a hat.
Oh, why do parents like Roger Whittaker? There are speeches of Prince Philip. I got that one.
What was it your dad had in his glove compartment? Great war cries of the world.
Well, that's different, isn't it? He's disturbed. Oh, God. We've got a great, long, boring green bit coming up.
Gary, you just pretend to be a normal person and enjoy the scenery.
What a lovely hedge.
Why do you have to slag off everything you don't understand?
Actually, I'm very knowledgeable about the countryside. There's a chaffinch.
Where?
Oh, you missed it. Willow, sycamore, redwood, Norwegian monkey puzzle. What's the road? Crash car.
Those were all oaks.
Behind them by the sheep.
They were goats.
I said goats.
Oh, smell that air.
Sorry.
Maybe I should move down here.
Nah. You've missed the sophisticated city tour.
What? You and Tony discussing the most comfortable pants you've ever had?
That's a bit unfair.
Oh, look at those lovely hedges.
So what are the most comfortable pants you've ever had?
Bollocks.
Hi, Tony.
Oh,
How are you?
oh, you know, friends keep popping round. I'm really busy. My feet don't seem to touch the ground these days.
Anything for me?
Well, I haven't really, yeah, there's two. That's one from the Well Woman Clinic and one from your friend Helen. She says she met this Greek accountant on holiday and he's got so much body hair she doesn't know whether to screw him or brush him.
I'll read it myself, shall I?
Whatever.
Oh, look, Tony, I'm really sorry if I've hurt you.
How do you mean?
Well, you know, me going out with Ray.
Oh, hardly even noticed, to be honest.
So why did you open your window and shout, "Get lost, smug estate agent bastard," at him?
No, you see, that wasn't him. That was this other estate agent on the other side of the road. It was...
And he says he caught you pushing potato peelings through his car window.
Oh, yeah, I did do that. Yeah. What? So you want me to stop?
To stop, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
My relationships have been such a disaster in the past. I really want this one to work.
I understand. I'll just leave you two together now to make your happiness. Good luck.
Thank you.
Do you want a drink tonight?
Oh, I can't. Ray's coming round tonight.
What, you mean tonight it's not staying over, is he?
Well, I really think that's between us, don't you?
But he can't. What, you mean you'll be naked in the same bed together and everything?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tony.
Oh,
Maybe we can go out in a group together. You know, you and Dorothy and Gary and...
no. I've got this new job as a cocktail waiter. I'll be far too busy from now on serving celebrities.
Oh, well, hey, that's great.
Yeah, Danny Minogue comes in all the time, actually, and she calls me Tony.
Well, I must go.
Yeah, Selena Scott, Michael Portillo, we get the lot we do. Yeah. Selena's got her own engraved tankard, as it happens. You know, the clothes show... Sod it.
I wonder how Tony is.
Oh, he'll be all right. After all, he has got 6 fact sheets, including one on what to do if the doorbell goes.
Oh, look, there's a little badger.
That's a rabbit.
Yeah, I knew that. Do you remember that first time we went to a hotel for the weekend?
Yeah. We really got to know each other that weekend. Maybe that's why we then split up for 5 months.
Funny that.
It all seems so long ago. I wonder what life would have been like if we'd never met.
Do you know, we've been going out longer than any of my friends.
You haven't got any friends.
No, but if I had some, we'd have been going out longer than any of them.
Never lasts, though, does it? You always spoil these weekends.
How did I spoil the last one?
I can't remember. Oh, yes, you came with me.
Hey, let's do it out here.
No, it says in the book. First of all, we have to explore each other's psyche. Then we have to be completely honest with each other. Then we hump like crazy.
Guideline?
Oh, no, you went to all the trouble of getting the book. Oh. No, it says no sucking until Thursday.
Oh, stop, I've rolled in something.
I once ate 75 packets of these one week.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was on a diet. You can only have baby sham and pork scratchings. It's called the baby sham and pork scratchings diet. It's specially designed for busy bar managers who simply didn't have the time to count the calories.
Oh, Saturday nights never used to be like this.
You're not still moping over your girl, are you?
Of course I am. She's going to be sleeping upstairs tonight with a new boyfriend.
Where am I going to sleep?
No, Les, not here. At my place. It's horrible. The only woman I want lying 5 yards away from me having sex with another bloke.
Where?
Les, not here. It'll be at my place tonight.
Oh, right.
Hi there. Do you do, bottled beers, or am I being hopelessly optimistic?
Well, I can put some in a bottle for you. I've got a plastic funnel down here somewhere.
Glass of red wine, please, Les.
Coming up, darling.
Amazing, isn't it? It is a 1950s theme pub, with staff to match. I'll tell you what, I'll just have the lager. There's not much you can do to that.
I could gob in it. I'll bring yours over. You seem to be crouching down.
Yeah. They mustn't see me.
Who?
Deborah and Ray.
Why?
Well, I lied to Deborah, told her I had a glamorous job.
Well, it is a glamorous job.
Yeah, I know, but that poncy bloke she's with won't think so, will he?
Hello, Tony.
Hi, I'm the area manager. Is there a problem?
Doing a spot of bar work to better yourself, are you? Do you know, I can't understand why Deborah didn't snap you up years ago.
You reckon? Well, what's the difference between selling pints of booze and selling houses then, eh?
A free company car, status career prospects, and about 20 grand a year.
So not much different then, really, eh, Les?
Any chance of that beer before next week?
I'm changing the barrel. Hey, you remember last week we had that barrel that gave all the customers gut rot?
Yeah.
It's still in the cellar.
You know, it says write down all your fantasies. Do you think it means like normal fantasies, or fantasies that maybe, you know, you've heard your friends talking about, but obviously personally you think are quite disgusting?
Your fantasies, Gary. We're supposed to be rejuvenating our sex life, not writing a catalogue.
And you won't be cross.
Was I cross when we did the touching and feeling exercise?
Yes, you were, actually.
Yes, I was, but I won't be now.
How many fantasies have you got so far?
Mind your own business. Oh, how do you spell Alsatian?
A-L-S.
You haven't really!
Of course I haven't. Oh, who can that be? I didn't order room service.
Oh. Come on, are you done?
Yeah.
Come on then.
You sure this is a good idea? Oh, saucy! Oh, yeah, I got that one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Of course, you realise that is illegal even in Holland. What do you think of mine? You like them, don't you? Well, we are supposed to be being honest.
Not that honest.
Well, which one don't you like?
Numbers 8 to 26?
Well, we don't have to do number 23.
You're not kidding.
Well, it's not fair. You only put 6 down.
Yeah, but I've only got 6.
You're repressed. That's your problem.
Well, if not being repressed means that I have to do number 18, then I'd rather be repressed, thank you very much.
There's no chance for a quick number 6, then.
Are you all right? Well, can I come and help?
I'm not very well.
God, I know. Would you want to take a cab home?
This is the worst Saturday night I've ever spent with anybody.
Thank you very much. Oh, who is it?
Help? I thought I heard somebody being sick over and over again.
It's Ray.
Oh, is he not well?
I think it's a touch of food poisoning.
Oh, I don't suppose you've been able to get to bed at all, have you?
Oh, no.
Well, listen, do you want to come down to my place? I mean, if Ray gets any worse, he'll hit the floor, you'll hear him, you can phone an ambulance from my place. Hello, Ray. Listen, mate, I've been thinking about getting a mortgage. What do you reckon is my best bet, an endowment or a repayment? Oh, dear, he's off again. Never mind. Shame.
Well, I'm sorry if you can't see the difference between wanting to be lightly tied up with silk scarves in a sensuous way and wanting to smear Sue Lawley in lard and ride her bareback through the Wandsworth one-way system.
What on earth is wrong with that?
Well, for a start, none of your fantasies included me.
Well, I can have you, can't I? What's the point of having a fantasy about somebody you can have? It'd be like nicking a car to go joyriding in and choosing a lovely old Morris Minor.
Yeah, well, I only included you in my fantasies, so I knew you'd be cheesed off if I put Mel Gibson.
You don't even like Mel Gibson.
Well, he do, believe me. Anyway, what do I know? I'm just a lovely old Morris Minor. Tony, if you're going to go to the trouble of faking a hideous, bloody death, try and disguise the smell of tomato ketchup.
It was meant for Deborah, actually. I left a note on her door saying that if she let Ray stay one more night, I'd kill myself. I'm expecting her down here any minute, begging me to reconsider.
Ray spent the night with Deborah.
Yeah. It's all right, though. Because he came in the Crown, you see, and me and Les fed him some dodgy lager. He's been up all night. Brilliant. So how was the weekend in the country?
Oh, it was lovely. Till I discovered my boyfriend was sexually unhinged, it went a bit downhill.
Any mishaps while I was away?
Of course not.
Sopen!
Dorothy, can you come and have a look at Ray? I don't know what's wrong with him.
Well, why don't you ask Tony?
Ray's only got a mild tummy ache. I've got an open chest wound.
Tony, have you switched the fish tank off?
Of course not. I'm not stupid. They're probably just snoozing.
Gary!
Oh.
What did Dorothy mean, ask Tony?
Oh, come on, Deborah. He's a horrible bloke. I only give him some dodgy lager. Anyone would have done the same. Look, I just couldn't stand you sleeping together. I did it so he'd go out with me. Go out with me, Dad, please.
I wouldn't go out with you if you were the last man in the universe and I was the last woman, and the survival of the human race depended on us for all eternity.
Do you know, I'm getting mixed signals here, actually, Dad.
Well, everything seems to be in order, doesn't it?
I knew I unplugged something. Shall I go and get some chips to go with that? Did you nick anything from your hotel, then?
Of course not. What? Apart from these towels.
Yeah, well, that's all right, isn't it? Because they expect that sort of thing.
Yeah, oh yeah. And, this towel rail.
Still, nicking is nicking, isn't it, mate?
Oh, I'm not proud of myself.
Nor would I be. So I was a bit upset to find that I'd unbolted this from the front of Ray's car.
Oh, that is upsetting.
Yeah. And this.
Still, you'll probably see the funny side of it.
Yeah. Sorry for electrocuting your fish.
That's all right. I think they were bored anyway.
I think I'm going to get off the bed. I don't think Dorothy's coming back, is she?
Nah. Still, I think it was worth trying the old amputated leg ruse, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Good night.
No, mate.